Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They continually rule very well. And peace and safety. I was about to say Shalom. But yeah, peace and safety as well to the Hope elect that is also doing his work in all faith, true sincerity, and giving all diligence. Now, the topic of this video, man, is going to be concerning this dollar system that's set up, the Federal Reserve. Things have been happening, left and right, concerning the banks, concerning the bankers themselves, and other occurrences that happen, concerning this dollar. Now, what we see, man, is not looking too good for the dollar, man. It's not looking too good for the Federal Reserve, because these occurrences has been happening, and I'll bring out three pieces of information, 3 slides that I got up. Pretty much, man, we're seeing the downfall of the dollar, man. All right, and what these people don't realize is that this pertains on the privacy, man. It's not a thing of chance or something that Esau, which is a so-called white man, which is this true biblical nationality is Edom. It's not something that just happened by chance, and so-called white man lost some control. But the thing is that the Lord, which the Heavenly Father, his name is Yahweh, and his son's name Yahweh Shai, they're at work, man. All right, and as you can see, with these different moves that the bankers and the different banks have been making, the Lord is making sure that this dollar fails, man. All right. Now, this pertains onto the mark of the beast as well, man. Because remember, now the mark of the beast, I'm gonna bring out the scripture as well too. Now, the mark of the beast also speaks about buying and selling. All right. Or should I say the mark of the beast pertains on the buying and selling. And see what you're seeing right now, man, with this dollar system failing and crashing and failing fast, should I say. Really, this is all set up, man. All right. It's all set up, and like I said before, man, we've been speaking about this for for a long time, man. Starting with the apostle elders on down, man. We prophesied that the dollar system was going to crash, and look what's happening. All right, it's happening right before your very eyes. Now, I got this one piece of information in front of me, and you can go look it up for yourselves. You can Google it, type it in however you want to type it in. But Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro said Thursday that Venezuela will be looking to free itself from the U.S. dollar next week. Now, just looking at this statement, man, let you know that the times are speeding up, man. All right, and Venezuela is a very important key factor when it comes to the dollar. All right, because Venezuela is I'm gonna use that term again, a major key point. It's a major key point concerning oil. So if they decide to back out the dollar, all right, if they do go through with backing out the dollar, then guess what, man? That's a major blow to the Federal Reserve note, man, the FRN note. All right. Now, since I got that piece of information up, I want to get the next one, which is let's see if I can find it. I think this is it right here. Yeah. Okay. So I got another piece of information. Like I said before, you can Google it if you want to. It says our top bank executives are suddenly selling their company shares. All right. Now, just to make this into a quick video, I don't want to make this too long. But as you can see, man, you see J.P. Morgan, right? You see Goldman Sachs, And you see Morgan Stanley, man. These aren't just regular old banks that a regular branch chain bank that you see nowadays. But these are major banks, man. J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, man. These are big, major banks. And as you can see, they all sold their shares, man. And as you can see it right here, man, they're blaming on a post-Trump rally, right? But the thing is, man, it's not based on a post-Trump rally, because it's all set up. The whole thing about the Trump rally is set up, man. It goes deeper than what you see, man. But like I said before, only the ones that can be able to understand this is the hopefully elect, the 144,000, man, and the 1/3. All right, because this whole thing is just another excuse for the so-called elites, which is the bankers, for them to instill the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, and to set up their own currency. All right, that's the thing, man. Because as you look, if you go on if you look up the debt clock for the United States, the debt clock is still going up, man. It hasn't went down at all. It hasn't stopped. It's still going up. All right, so Esau is going to try to find an exit plan to get out of all that debt, and the plan that they're gonna bring out is the RFID microchip. Basically, all your currency is on one system. All right, and they're gonna move it forward to where you don't have to use your credit card anymore. Okay, everything is gonna be encrypted. And it's going to be encrypted within a system, all right? And that system is, I put a name on it, the Beast system, because they do have a system, all right, in which they call it the Beast. All right, look that up. Okay? So all your currency is going to be in that one system, which backs up their agenda, because their agenda really is one world currency, one world system, new world order, man. It's a one world order, one world government. All right. They want everything to be under one umbrella. That's their agenda. All right. So with that, I want to move on to the next piece of info that I got. Actually, I think I have to bag out of this to get it. Let's see, Slovakia. I had it, let me see if I can type it in. Yeah, if you type it in, it'll pull up for you. I already got it in my search. So if you type in Rothschild sell assets or anything like that, you'll see information like Rothschild just sold massive amounts of U.S. assets. Says the same thing right here, and the same thing, and this goes on, man. Rothschild just dumped massive amounts of U.S. assets. All right. So there it is, man, right in front of your face. So, like I said before, man, all this is planned out. All right, everything is set up, and that's the thing about it too, man. You can't. And that's what people do. People blame it on entities like like a group that's set up. They might call themselves or whatever name you can think of, man. They call themselves these different names. All right, and not knowing that wait, Slocky, give me a second. Yeah, not knowing that these different groups are set up, man, just for a show, for lack of a better term. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the scripture. Let's see. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 6, and that pretty much is the point on the information that I just brought out. Like I said before, man, pretty soon, very soon. All right, and even Apostle Elder Gabar spoke on this, concerning when these things gonna start falling through, when shit hits the fan, basically. It's definitely gonna be 2018, man. All right. So it's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against them, and a ton of proverb against them?" Talking about Esau, the so-called white man, which is his true biblical nationality is Edom. It says, "And a ton of proverb against them, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long?" All right, because Esau has been increasing what's not his, man. All right, everything that he has right now doesn't belong to him. All right, it's either he got it by deceit, robbery, and murder. All right, and it says, "And to him that laded himself with thick clay." Now, that doesn't literally mean thick clay. That's talking about debt. All right, the clay represents debt. So it says, "Woe to him," right, which increases that which is not his, and to him that laid himself with thick clay. So, in other words, that's heavy debt. All right, and this Federal Reserve that's set up, it has a massive amounts of debt behind it, man. All right, and just like the snake that Esau is, he's gonna slither his way out of it and come up with something else, to where the Most High is pretty much pushing Esau to bring out the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip. All right, and see, and that's the thing about Yahweh, which that's the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and his son's name Yahweh Shai. That's the thing about Yahweh, about Shem Yahweh Shai. He pushes Esau to the bidding of his will. So whatever prophecy that's spoken about in the scriptures, Esau's gonna make that happen, man. So no matter where Esau turns, it's still they're gonna fulfill prophecy. All right. So might as well go ahead and roll out the RFID microchip, because we already know is set up. I mean, it's already here. They just have to make it mandatory now. All right. So, and the way they're gonna make it mandatory is that, look, if you can't function in society. You can't buy anything. You can't sell anything. You can't do anything. Right. You can't identify yourself without that chip. All right. In other words, you'll be labeled as an outsider, an alien. All right. So with that, I want to go on to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and I'm going to start at verse 16, of course. And it says, "And he caused all, both small and great." And see that we're going to keep bringing this out, man. Every piece of information we get, we're going to bring the scripture out. All right, because this is one of the major prophecies that are yet to be fully fulfilled. All right, and if you don't like it, then turn out the video. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond," that's talking about everybody, "to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So right here it says, look, unless you have that RFID microchip, you can't buy or sell anything, man, unless you got it. Okay, unless you're integrated into this system. And the thing is, and I can already visualize how it's going to be. Once you receive that mark, to those of you that are going to take it, because we already know certain individuals are going to take it already. You take that mark, all right, you're going to be identified with an IP address. All right, I know you heard of an IP address, right? I know you got your internet service providers and stuff like that. Those of you that are well versed in technology, your IP address is or should I say not IP address? I should say MAC address. Though, like I said, those of you that are well versed in technology, you know what that means. MAC address. All right. Now, if you know anything about a MAC address is basically the address of what concerning your device or whatever you have, like a PC or something. So with you being integrated into the system, you're basically just gonna have a MAC address, man. That's gonna be your social security right there. All right, that's gonna be your number, should I say? All right, not social security, Slovakia. That's gonna be your ID number. Okay, instead of a driver's license number. Okay, that's the times that we're gonna come into, man. This is gonna, I mean, because the elites see these people as goyim, right? Sheep, cattle. All right, so that's gonna be literal when it's integrated, man. When everything is made mandatory concerning the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. All right, it's all gonna be digital. It's all gonna be encrypted. Okay. So with that, I just want to bring out, those pieces of information and bring out the prophecies concerning that, and the bring, just to bring out this prophecy, man, because we got to keep pushing this. All right, Apostle Elder Tahar, put basically the spirit that's on Apostle Elder Tahar, man, is I mean, it's overflowing, man, concerning this prophecy. All right. So with that, man, hopefully I can edify with this video. There's another nail in the coffin concerning America, which is Babylon the Great, because the Lord's about to return real soon, man, very soon. So Lord willing, y'all can edify with this video. Till next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well. Peace and safety to the hopeful elect that is also doing his work diligently. All right, still got their hands to the plow, man, still plowing away until the Lord returns, to our master, our King returns. All right, doing this in all faith, true sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.